You good?
Yeah.
All right.
That's so Mexican. We're practicing because after this we're getting some tacos.
after this, we're getting tacos. Oh my god. What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello,
Excited
hello.
to be back.
Yes, good to see you. And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Punch It Chewie Podcast. I'm Arakel, and this is Isabella.
Yes.
And we're back with some awesome stuff this week. A lot of topics, a lot of stuff to cover. Some exciting news for a certain game that we've been very, very excited about.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, we got a lot of we got a lot to dive into today. But before we do, we just wanted to remind you guys, please. So, by the way, this episode is brought to you by us.
Yeah.
By us, everybody here at the Punch It Chewie Podcast. So please, there's so much we want to do, so many things that we want to bring you guys in the future, and honestly, inevitably, kind of not scale up in the terms of like, more so in like, we want to get new mics. We want to get
better quality for you guys.
Better quality show for you guys. So if you could please do us a favor, and if you've been enjoying our show, if you're here every week, or if you're new and you are going to come back, or you're enjoying this, you enjoy this episode,
like what you're listening to,
please rate, review, subscribe wherever you're listening. Subscribe to the show, review us. We first of all, we want to hear your feedback. We want to know what you're enjoying about the show, and what you think. And at the same time, it's a big way that you guys can help us immensely. That is completely free 99. Totally free. So please go ahead. We'd really appreciate it if you could please rate, review, subscribe, like the video, comment, interact with us, because again, we also want to hear from you guys and know what you think. But besides that, we have again a lot to get into. We have a fun episode today. We're going over our next few chapters of Shadows of the Empire. So we hope the book club, you guys are excited. It's been an interesting read. But without further ado, I think Bella has an opening clip for us.
Yes.
So
should I read it?
Go ahead and read it.
Okay. So this says, Anakin's Force Ghost explaining why he had to schwack all the younglings.
Oh my god. Here we go.
So somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one.
Oh.
Somebody had to do it.
It's perfect.
We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you.
My god.
That's awesome.
How are you?
Somebody had to do it.
That's perfect.
That was. I fucking love that. Obi-Wan just there,
Yeah.
like.
Bruh.
It's like, come on.
That was good. You've been you've
On
had
fire,
our opening clips now for the past 3-4 episodes.
I think so. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed them.
I've been enjoying your curations, bud. It's been
The
good.
unhingedness.
What was that?
Unhingedness.
There we go. That's cool. You got it.
Unhingedness.
Oh my god. No, yeah. So it's been a fun week. Yesterday, so our cousin is heading out to college.
Yeah.
He's excited. He's going up to UCI, and I mean, we're not that far away. We're in San Diego, but still, he's going off. So we're like, hey, let's do something fun before you leave. And fucking Silva tagged along. So it was pretty much everyone here and our cousin with his girlfriend, and we went yesterday to. I thought we were gonna play pickleball.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
That was the plan. But then these fools showed up with like full-on tennis rackets and tennis balls, and
We're like,
I mean,
oh,
it was,
I guess it's tennis.
it was still fun.
Yeah, it was.
But it was really fun, and we got Raisin Cane's after. A perfect meal for
Oh yeah,
After a
post
workout.
exercise. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally
Your
negated.
cousin went
the
ham
workout.
on the canes.
he
Dude,
did.
he
Oh my
had
god.
like he had. Did he have
It's
a
7
caniac?
tenders.
He bought. Okay, so
Or the-
our cousin, by the way, and it's funny because he's obsessed with One Piece.
Yeah.
It's obsessed. His whole life has been.
Yeah.
He's been obsessed. And his favorite character is obviously Luffy, right?
Yeah.
If you know anything about One Piece and Luffy, he's fucking out of his mind, and also his only interest is eating,
Yeah.
right? Aside from being king of the pirates, right?
Yeah.
Aside from chaos.
Aside from chaos. So my cousin, our cousin, has always, anytime there's an opportunity to eat, he does.
Yeah.
And a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
It's not
as
like-
many rounds as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
More
And-
than me, and I'm
yeah.
surprised.
And he is the most athletic, in
Yeah,
shape.
he doesn't look like he
doesn't
eats
look
like that.
like he eats like Silva does. So
Ooh.
but he fucking does. He's
Yeah.
more than all of us combined,
Yeah.
probably.
But he's
Yeah.
also like always working out.
He's always
and, like,
active.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
you know.
missing component.
Same though.
Yeah.
same.
you gotta burn those calories also.
Oh,
you can't
that's
just
how it works.
consume.
Yeah.
I just sit down and run in open world. Fucking play video games.
He's like, I run.
I run
In VR?
virtually. Shit.
Oh god.
So yeah, he eats a lot is the fucking point.
Yeah.
So we get to Cane's, and none of us had eaten, right? Before we went to go play, and while we were playing, we
Yeah.
weren't eating. So we were all hungry. We get there, and it was weird because he got a 3-piece combo.
Okay.
A 3-piece combo, and then we were like, okay, we didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
We were just like, okay, whatever. And then, but what we were giving him shit about was he swapped his
The fries.
French fries for an extra Texas toast,
Yeah.
and not that it was weird, but I was just like,
That's less
you didn't.
food,
I was
my
like,
guy.
you didn't get fries,
Yeah.
and he's like, no, they're gross. And I'm like, what do you
Like
mean?
who doesn't like
They're-
French fries?
Yeah,
Are
he-
you
he's-
insane?
But he's like, no, well, these ones, right? Like the crinkle cuts or whatever. They're
Yeah.
soggy or whatever. Which, is, by the way, they're not.
they're,
Dude, no,
they're definitely
not.
the crispiest.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they have
because we
so much
ate
surface
They're
area to
scientifically
be fried
They're scientifically designed
to have the most crispiness.
to have,
It's true.
There's a new element.
There's
Yeah, yeah,
literally
yeah.
built-in crunch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Solid.
So much hate.
so I was like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, well, but first he goes, well, it's less calories
yeah,
than
we
the
were like,
French fries. And then I'm like, shut the fuck up. You just swapped French fries for buttered
Butter.
Texas toast.
yeah.
It's still carbs. What are you talking about? And you're getting less food. And he's like, but it's less calories. And then even his girlfriend was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And and then he started getting like
Yeah.
Pissy.
defensive about
Yeah.
the French fries.
Yeah.
But then what was fucking weird was that he only got three tenders.
Yeah.
And then Chuck
We're like, something's off.
Yeah, Chuck had ordered a box combo, a 4-piece, and then he ordered an extra strip for $5. And how much are the strips, Chuck?
They're like $1, I think.
Like
$1
$1?
or $2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
$1,
think so.
$2. So our cousin was like, "Wait, you can just get a single strip?"
Oh my God.
And this is after he was done eating.
Yeah.
After he was done eating, and we're like, "Yeah, dude." And they're cheap. They're like $1, $2, and he's like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Okay." And so he gets up. He's like, "I'm gonna get 2 more strips." So he goes up. He gets his 2 strips. He comes back. Well, they don't give it to him immediately. He just ordered them. But after like 20 minutes, somebody comes and brings him his strips.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "Thank you." He's like, "I guess I didn't hear my name right." And so he eats his strips, and then we were about ready to leave, and then Another different
staff member.
Another staff member comes over with 2 more strips, and we were like,
What the fuck?
"What the fuck?" We were like, "Did you get 4?" He's like, "No."
Nope.
He's like, "I just got the 2," and I'm like, "So are those yours?"
So they mess up?
He's like, "No."
But I'm gonna eat them.
Whatever, and he fucking ate.
Oh my God.
So he got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
So 7 strips.
Which is bigger than the biggest
Order
meal
at Cane's.
that
Yeah.
you can get
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Cane's is usually 6.
Yeah. And then the girlfriend was like, "Why the fuck didn't you just get the Caniac combo?"
Yeah. And there's no way it was cheaper to buy them a la carte than the combo.
was not
There's
cheaper.
no way.
It was not cheap. But 2 of them he got for free, which was funny. I'm like, how the fuck do you get it? Like, how does this happen to you?
Yeah.
Like,
He manifested more chicken.
more chicken. And you're like, okay, you fucking weirdo.
No, the funny part was I kind of made a little tournament between you guys to play.
Yeah.
And I was all like, winner, I'll buy him their canes.
Yeah.
And then
So-
your cousin won.
That's what's funny. This is what's fucking funny. So we play, and there's only 1 court. All the other courts are full. There's only 1 court, and by sheer luck, we get that court because it was pretty much 2 courts reserved for these. It's like kids learning to play tennis.
Yeah.
But there were enough to just fill the 1 court.
Yeah.
And we could use the second one, so the coach was like, "It's fine, use this one." So we did. But what's funny is actual tennis courts are bigger than what you play like pickleball in,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
that's what we were expecting to play. And there's also 6 people there. You can't play 3-on-3 on
Exactly.
tennis,
Yeah.
right? So Silva was like, "You know what? You guys go ahead. We'll do like a little tournament, and we'll split it in half." Right, so like we'll do 1-on-1s, and then like one.
Yeah, like mini tennis. Only
Yeah, like
using
mini
the
tennis.
server squares.
Yeah.
For
For
the
playing.
area.
Yeah, for the area. So it was 4 people on the court at a time, but 2 games at a time,
Yeah.
and it was fun. It was like a mini games, right? It
Yeah.
felt like fucking Mario Party.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it was fun, but the funny part is, so it was like the winner of the whole fucking thing can play me. So this fool the whole time on the sideline fucking drinking water,
Not playing
not
in the
playing
tournament.
in the tournament, not
Thinking no one would notice.
Yeah.
It's final boss, okay?
Shut the fuck up. So
He needs an ego
we're
check.
all playing, and then my fucking my cousin, he ends up winning like the semifinals, right, of our bullshit tournament. And the stakes were, if whoever wins the tournament, Manny would buy their Raisin Canes. He'd
Yeah.
pay for their Raisin Canes.
Yeah.
And so it was cool. It was some good
Competition.
good competition. It was fun. But obviously my cousin's like, well, I'm gonna eat, and you're gonna pay for my food.
Yeah.
Right. But he had already been playing like the whole day, and then this
Yeah.
fool like walks up like, all right, let's play. This is the last game of the day, and we'll see who wins. And how much did you win by?
Like 4.
4?
Yeah.
And still.
I mean, I did play like. Oh no! I only
No,
played
you
2
didn't.
games. I played 2 games. I played Bella, and then I played you, and then I played your cousin.
You played me? Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Kicked your ass 10-0.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh,
10-0?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't 0.
10-1.
It was like 10. But I was already tired.
No, no, but either way, no, I can't even boast on that. You haven't touched the racket in a while, but you were
Yeah.
actually hitting it well.
Yeah.
Like
No, I haven't played probably since
high school, like
since high school.
2014. That's like
Yeah.
shit.
That's like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It has.
No, I was pleasantly surprised with my serve.
Yeah.
With my serve.
Yeah, they went in. I'm like, you asshole.
Yeah.
Now I have to run.
Yeah.
You know how much I hate cardio? I was like, damn.
No, yeah, because I don't know. It feels weird. Like with tennis, like it's not like I'm a fucking prodigy, but like anytime I'll go back to it, it's like muscle memory.
I
Pick it
always
back up
see it as
easily.
like riding a bicycle. So it's like,
Yeah.
as long as you get the
Yeah.
mechanics or golf.
Yeah.
right?
Once you like get back in the hang of it, like if we would have played longer that day, I feel like I could have gotten in a better groove.
Dude, Bella was like a pool.
She was fucking-
but like a pool hustler. She's like, I guess.
That-
And then she was like,
I mean, I'm not going to be like, I'm so good at tennis.
No, but
that's common
Because
practice
I'm
with her,
not.
by the way. That's common. Like she doesn't just do that with fucking tennis.
She does that in Magic too.
I'm humble. What can I say? You want me to be arrogant like him?
I mean,
It's called
you
hustling.
need some
It's
flair.
called hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have made a bet. Like,
Yeah.
I bet I can beat you.
Yeah.
And just like
I would have fucking
Just fucking the
fire on the tennis ball.
Yeah, the Mario like charged up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm like pretty athletic though. I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, yeah, you are.
I don't really. We don't ever talk about sports because we're fucking nerds. But like,
Yeah.
I am fairly athletic.
We all grew up playing sports.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like played sports in high school and shit like that. It's just
Yeah.
you know, I got fat and lazy.
Been a while.
And I chose the artist life.
Yeah, sedentary,
I didn't choose the artist
COVID,
life. The
quarantine
artist
life.
chose me.
True. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but it was
Um,
fun. I wanna play tennis more.
No, yeah. It honestly like I've missed it.
Yeah.
And
It's
we
a good
need-
workout.
It is.
and
a
it
good
doesn't
workout.
feel like you're working out.
Exactly. Like
It's just fun.
Like, oh, I've been playing 30 minutes. You look at your Apple Watch, it's like you burned 350 calories. I'm like, oh great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was sweating.
Dude, yeah, and it was hot. And I was
I
like,
made
but
the
you don't notice
mistake
it.
of wearing
Yeah.
leggings. I should have worn shorts. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I was like, it'll be cooler.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say something, but yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
It was
That's
really
still
fun.
fun.
It was really
Yeah.
fun. We should do it. We should do it more often.
Yeah.
And
Them courts were packed though.
those were.
Yeah, we need to
those
find
were-
some other ones.
Yeah, we do. Some close to here.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got to do it. We got to do it more often, and hopefully Pootie can come back soon.
I hope so.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. I think we wanted to get into the book club stuff.
Yes.
Let's review these next 5 chapters. So it's chapters what to what?
16 through 20.
That's
Reading Rainbow.
So, okay. So the last thing that happened was, Luke and Dash evade those guys on the swoop bikes,
Oh, yeah.
and they go back to Ben's.
So this is end of chapter 15.
Yeah, that's the end of chapter 15.
Okay,
so beginning of 16, Luke and Dash go back to Ben's, and this like message droid falls from the sky.
Mhm.
And they're like, what is that? Like, who would send a message? Like, no one knows we're even here. Maybe
Yeah.
it's for Ben. Like, someone doesn't know that Ben's dead. Like,
Yeah.
like who is this for?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
Perfect.
literally exactly.
that was the droid when he got
Yeah.
there.
So the message was for Leia, and the droid has like programming to not speak to anyone or give any of the information to anyone but Leia. So Luke is like, just tell me. And the droid's like, no, I programming. And he's like, fucking droid, just give me the information. Like, we're the only people here.
Well, because first the droid hits the ground so fucking hard that it's like not destroyed, but it's like kind of
Twitchy.
it's glitching.
Yeah.
So at first it's like a message for Princess Leia, and that's when he's like, "I'm not fucking Princess Leia. I don't know what to tell you." and then like R2 does something to it, like talks to it and like zaps it, and then it's like it like reboots, and it's like, "Oh, I have a message for Princess Leia or an authorized representative."
Yeah. Press
That's
1
hilarious.
for
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So he's like, okay, I am the authorized representative.
Mhm.
So we don't find out what the droid tells them until a couple chapters, but I'm just going to say it now because we're talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
But the message is that Luke must come to Botha-Wee. Is that how you say it?
Botha-Wooey.
Botha-Wee?
Botha-Wooey.
Botha-Wooey.
There we go.
That's where the Bothans are from. The guys.
Hey, listen here, you little son of a bitch.
They kind of look like lion humanoid.
The
creatures?
Bothans. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
the
Bothans.
Bothans.
If you wanna look it up.
Bothan. Actually, I'm just going to... Can you put that on silent, sir?
Thank you.
There we go.
So this message is that Luke must come to that planet as soon as possible
Yeah.
because they have vital information that will aid the Alliance.
Mhm.
And if they don't come now, they're going to lose the
information.
information and like it's going to be a waste.
Yeah. So really quick, background for people who don't know who the Bothans are. So these are the Bothans. I think there's a picture up on screen. Is there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've never made an appearance in live action, as far as I know, unless they did make an appearance in one of the recent shows. I don't think
Honestly,
so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But in the movies, as far as original trilogy, prequel trilogy, and even sequels go, they've never made an appearance. But they have been mentioned, and they were the ones mentioned by Mon Mothma in episode 6, when she's like, many Bothans died to bring us this information. And by the way, I told her this.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
You know what? There's so much information in Star Wars that I don't remember it all at all times.
Fake fan over here.
Oh
Damn.
my fucking god! How do you spell Bothawi?
BOTHAWUI.
Fuck you. Fucking nerd. Literally, oh my god.
That's all I have to say. We can end the
Bella with the dagger eyes.
Says the guy that got straight D's in English.
Oh!
Yeah, that's fine.
That wasn't skeletons
spell-
coming up.
That's
He
fine.
knows how to spell all the imaginary words.
I got D's in English, but I can fucking read and write. I just didn't try in school. They didn't deserve my
one did.
best.
No one
Oh
did here.
my god. Only the Empire deserves your best.
I think about the Galactic Empire daily.
Oh my god. That's fucking mean.
Brainwash.
So the Bothans are pretty much like the spies of the galaxy. Like the Imperials have Bothan spies, the Rebels have Bothan spies, but really there were more Bothan rebel sympathizers than there were for the Empire, right?
Okay.
But yeah, so they're
So there's snitches.
if you played yeah, pretty much.
Galactic snitches.
Yeah. If you played the original Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, I think, they were in that. You remember the ones that had like the smoke guns that would turn invisible?
Oh, yeah.
That's them.
What the man?
Yeah. All right, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's that. And then we cut back to Shizor simping over Leia.
Bro, he's down
So
bad.
he's
That's
like down
hilarious.
bad, which is crazy because he literally has like never really cared for anyone he's been with.
Yeah.
He's been indifferent. Not even like I don't like you, just like you do nothing.
But
for
literally,
me.
that's some novella shit because we, as the viewer or the reader, is like, oh, bro, if he just knew that was also Vader's daughter.
Right?
Like,
Oh yeah, it adds this
some
whole
novella
other,
aspect,
Yeah,
this
I
whole
know.
other
Horrible
element
plot.
to the drama. Yeah,
Done.
but he says some,
Rigoberto.
he says some crazy shit. Like
Yeah. Oh, he says, yeah. He's pretty
he says
fucking-
something about like there's a hologram of her, and he's like, I might keep this hologram of her like in my room, and then he's like, although a naked hologram of her would be better, but like this one will
Bruh.
do. I was like, never
What?
in my life have I heard anything
bro.
like that in Star
Yeah,
Wars.
bro. He's fucking wild. He's simping.
Damn.
He's a creep.
He's down bad.
He's down bad. He's down bad.
He wants to know her.
He said,
wants to
he
like
said, where that OnlyFans at?
oh my god. Have you ever thought about doing
Galactic OnlyFans.
Show Bob's.
so oh my fucking god. So he's simping, but at the same time, what?
He said,
You're like, wow. And at the same time,
That's
you're
literally
like,
what he's doing. Literally. At the same time, he is simping over Vader's daughter unknowingly.
yeah.
He is also surveilling Vader. So
Yeah,
he
that's
has like his bitches, his spies, tracking Vader, and he's like, "Let me know when he arrives to his castle." And then like his little grunt comes in, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Lord Vader has arrived at his castle."
Yeah.
Oh, solid.
Just like that.
So yeah, so that is that. And then this is interesting. We cut to this part about Vader talking about how he feels like he is a warrior, like at his core,
Well, yeah. He,
and he is. And he really does not care for politics, which is like
Yeah.
something obviously going back to episode 2. Like this came out before episode 2, but that
Yeah, yeah.
episode 2 adds to that.
well, to kind of also add a little bit to this, this is a side of Vader that we've, I think, especially been seeing a lot more in the recent canon comics. Is that two timing, not two timing, but like Vader plays all sides.
Yes.
And whatever you think Vader doesn't know, he fucking knows. He fucking knows.
He knows.
And what's crazy is like he's the best at it. He's like you're never gonna surprise Vader.
And no one has a poker face like Vader.
I mean, the Emperor has a 1-up, right?
I mean, who won?
True.
Who surprised who?
Yeah, exactly.
True.
So that this next, I think Bella's gonna read it. This next kind of paragraph or two, really like, kind of not took me by surprise, but it was very interesting to read and to get in his head with something like this.
Yeah.
Because we do see that side of Vader a lot, where he's like not just like a triple agent, but like not just like a double agent, but like a triple agent. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking playing this fool over here to play this fool, and neither of them know that there's a remote fucking connection to them.
I think what's also very interesting about that is that this is one of the things that is always consistent in Anakin's life, like including Anakin and Vader.
Yeah.
Is that Anakin's pride and his confidence and his purpose always comes from being a soldier. Always.
True.
Like Anakin during the Clone Wars, like he took so much pride in what he did in his leadership role. Like he really stepped up to the plate as a Jedi. Like he out of all the Jedi, he was the first to be really like he was excited about the war. Like he was not excited, but like he wasn't as reluctant as the other Jedi, right? He really stepped into that role.
He was a leader, like a natural leader.
Yeah, natural born leader. He really excelled at what he did. He was one of the best generals in the entire war.
I think he was the best Jedi general in the war. Like the Jedi Council and the Republic knew without a shadow of a doubt that if it weren't for Anakin, they would not have like been winning. Or
and
won.
he was the hero with no fear, and they'd literally put him on the news, and kids like almost as if like collecting like baseball cards or like football cards, like it was like that. Like kids like looked up to him.
Anakin.
Exactly, like stuff like that. Like the Republic really looked up to him. So it's really interesting to see this side of Vader, because we get so much of Anakin in the Clone Wars in his military life. But to get inside the head of Vader during his military life is really interesting. So I'm going to read this here. This was such a convoluted business, all this spying and intrigue. True, he had learned the game, he played it well, as one must to live in this world, but he did not enjoy it. Men like Shizor and the Emperor took pleasure from their manipulations, but Vader always felt soiled when he mucked around in all this double dealing and triple crossing. He was a warrior, and as such, he would prefer to plant himself in the path of an advancing army alone, to all this smiling to his face while plotting an enemy's ruin, which was the political core of Imperial Center. Striking a man down with your blade was clean and honorable. Shooting him in the back from the darkness of an alley and hurrying to blame it on another was something else altogether.
Bro.
Yeah.
That
crazy.
It's crazy because it's like he hates doing that.
Yeah.
It's like
it goes against his
it's
morality.
Like I'd rather fuck you up. You see
basically.
me coming,
like man to man.
Yeah.
Exactly. But because of the nature of their position, right?
Yeah.
He has to play those games. He has to be smarter than the people trying to fuck with him.
Yeah.
Because you can't bring brute force to outwit somebody.
True.
Right?
No.
It's like that's not. But and he knows that. So it's like what fascinated me was that he absolutely hates that part of what he has to do. Right.
Yeah.
But he is the fucking best at it.
Yeah.
He's
he really
without a doubt, he is the best at it. And it's like, holy shit. Like, if you're reading any of the canon comics now, like, there's moments where it's like, he's he's hiring like 2 different groups of bounty hunters to do like the same thing, and then like he knew one group was gonna betray him, and so it's like when they get there, he's like, I knew you were gonna betray me, so that's why they're here. It's like it's fucking.
He's
like,
10 steps ahead.
Yeah,
So
at
awesome.
all times, and you're like, what the fuck?
Like, how do you keep all this like in line? It's not like he has an
Exactly.
assistant or like fucking.
Hey, inside his pod, he has a shit ton of sticky notes.
Oh my god! Like
Yeah.
all the
Crazy
connected dots.
For example, like the again in the recent like Crimson Dawn kind of storyline, he like reveals that he's a part of Crimson Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
He's like I am the Dawn or whatever, and then later it's like, oh no, he only did that so he could take them down from within, and like all this crazy shit, and you're like, what the fuck? And then like there's countless people that are like, yeah, I'm with Crimson Dawn, but like they actually work for Vader, and like all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
That's hilarious.
He's
But
a
yeah, that,
gangster.
I absolutely loved that part of it.
Right? Okay, so that was chapter 16. Chapter 17, Shizor's back to his kiss ass,
Riz.
like kiss ass, Riz, trying to get on people's good sides, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So Shizor tells Palpatine to willingly give information about the second Death Star's plans to the Alliance so that they can bait them and send them on a course that they have orchestrated.
Oh, okay.
And that's what happens in
So it's pretty much what the Emperor confirms or reveals in Episode 6.
Yeah.
When Luke is at the throne room and he's like, you think I didn't know you were coming?
Yeah.
Like I made sure you guys got the plans.
I gave you the
like
plans.
I gave you the
so
plans
you would go to Endor.
so that you would come to Endor, and like that's the it's a trap, you know.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
then I could wipe them out. Yeah.
Exactly. So that was all Shizor.
But that was Shizor's idea, right? So that was cool. I was like, wait, what? So, yeah, that was Shizor's idea. And he wanted to do this also so that he could do something like, I'll scratch the Alliance's back, so then they'll scratch mine.
Yeah.
So it's a gift, but not freely given.
Yeah.
He is
Well,
expecting something in return from the Alliance.
Yeah.
And he's also playing both sides because he's like, whether the Empire or the Rebels win this war, he still wants to
gonna
be
look
in
like a
business
hero.
afterwards. So he's like, I don't want the Rebels to
smart.
think I am their enemy, because if the Rebels win, I want to be on their good side.
Yeah.
But he's also kissing Palpatine's ass. He's kissing everyone's ass. He doesn't care. He is making alliances with as many people as possible.
That's what we call a lamebotas.
Okay, so how do you say that planet?
Batha Wooey.
Batha Wooey
That's what's up.
is
Butcher the hell
a
out of this.
That's what's up.
neutral territory for spies on both sides to meet. So you have spies on the rebel side, you have spies on the Imperial side, and this is kind of a common ground where they're like, okay, we'll all meet here. You know, it won't be like a full shootout. Like, you know, it's kind of like keep it cool here, right?
Yeah.
So Dash and Luke show up there because that's what the message for Leia had told them. And they get in relatively easy. Dash bribes a bodyguard before Luke can... Luke in his mind is like, should I do like a Jedi mind trick on this guy? I've done it a few times. It's worked. But then he's like, would that be morally wrong? And then before he can even do anything, Dash offers the guy like 100 credits.
Yeah.
And Luke is like, is
He
that
just
morally
slips him.
wrong?
He just slips him.
Yeah,
100.
he just like puts it in, like shakes his hand and like puts it in his
Yeah,
hand.
he's like, let us through, bitch.
But I thought it was interesting that Luke's kind of like trying to deal with this, with the morality of it, right? Because he's like, morally, I should not Jedi mind trick someone. But then they're also a criminal. But then also, what's the difference between doing a Jedi mind trick or paying them off?
I
It's
mean,
the
Ben
same.
did it,
It's
right?
the same outcome.
I mean, Ben did it. Like,
Yeah,
I
to
mean,
Imperials.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he's like. He's trying. So Luke is at a point where it's like, he's not a Jedi yet.
No.
He's not a Jedi yet. He doesn't fully understand what it means to be a Jedi yet. He just knows I have these powers, these abilities, and I should stay away from the dark side. That's pretty much all he knows.
Yeah.
So, and like that.
And it's a fine line.
It is a fine line.
And he knows that.
So he's trying to find the, like, he's like, how would a Jedi think? Like, how is a Jedi supposed to think about certain situations?
And like, what is a necessary evil and what is abuse, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, okay, so they get there and they're trying to meet with Milan, who's like in charge. And the droid is like, oh, he's so busy. Like, I can pencil you in next week. And they're like, no, like they literally told us, come here. It's urgent.
Yeah.
We need to talk. And she's like, no, like he's too busy. So they just like, barge in there.
Guns ablazing.
And Milan's like, I've been expecting you. Take a seat. And pretty much this is where he reveals. Here, let me read it.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
he's like, I knew you were coming. I knew that it was you, before you even like as soon.
Oh
as,
yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, as soon as you landed and as soon as you entered my building, I had already confirmed your identities, confirmed that you weren't a threat, and like all these things because of like all their spy network. He's like, if you would have not been who you said you were, in the elevator instead of coming to my floor.
Would have been gassed or something.
It would have the doors would have opened and there would have been a squad of like security pointing guns at you.
Yeah.
Like if you were like someone else, and they were like, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah."
So yeah, that's pretty much the end of chapter 17, and then chapter 18. This is back. Oh, okay. So this is another interesting thing inside the mind of Vader. So the Emperor decides to build a second Death Star.
Oh yeah.
And Vader didn't like the first Death Star. He thought it was a really bad idea. He's like, we're putting all of our money, all of our resources, all of our best people in one place.
True.
And like he says, like the ability to destroy a planet is insignificant to the power of the Force, right? He's like, you can try to play God, but it's probably going to bite us in the ass. And that's kind of crazy for a Sith to say, because that's kind of how they believe. Like, that's a core belief is the Force does what I will it to do, not the Force wills me to do what it wants. But even Vader's like, I don't know if we should be playing God, right?
Yeah.
So Vader's with the Emperor, and the Emperor's like...
But at the same time, he wanted to find a way to stop someone from dying, so...
Yeah. So the Emperor's like, oh, you disapprove of me, Lord Vader? And Vader's like, it's not my place to disapprove, my master. And Palpatine's like, quite so. So Vader's like, shut the fuck up.
Then why are you talking?
Yeah. So that's like a funny little interaction there. But yeah, pretty much Vader's like, it didn't work the first time. I don't know about the second time.
We'll just make the exhaust port a little bit smaller.
That's the same exact thing. And then this was cool. There's this moment where Luke is called Commander Skywalker.
Ooh.
And Luke's like, I can get used to the sound of that, right? And I liked this moment. He said, Commander Skywalker. He could see it becoming Colonel Skywalker, General Skywalker. Wouldn't interfere with his Jedi studies to be a general. Ben had been a general, hadn't he? That path would have to begin later. First this, then Han to be rescued. That might be tough, but for a slow run... Oh, okay, so... Sorry, I didn't mention this part. The information that they got about the Death Star was originally on Coruscant, and it was only on it was on one computer inside, like, the very center of their... databanks, whatever. There's no copies.
Before
it's not
the
on like the internet. It's like super
secure.
Secure. But the rebels are able to like break in and get the information. And actually no, it's not the rebels. It's
the Bothans are trying to.
Who has the freighter though? The freighter that has
is being transported?
Yeah.
The Empire.
Okay, so the Empire is transporting.
So the Empire
the
is
computer.
transporting this computer with the Death Star plans on this freighter that they thought would be a great idea to hide in like a grain. What is it? Grain?
No, it's dung. It's fertilizer.
Oh, caca. Like fucking guano, whatever you want to
yeah.
call it.
I don't know what it's called in Star Wars.
Caca
but
poo poo.
Yeah. So
I think they
they're-
call it dung, but yeah.
No, it was. I think it was just fertilizer. They said fertilizer.
Yeah.
So it was a fertilizer transport that they hid this fucking computer in because they were like, well, who's gonna be stupid enough to
Like no one's gonna
like,
rob
nobody's gonna rob
a manure freighter, right?
Yeah.
They might steal it if there's food or
Yeah.
tech or whatever, but no one's gonna fuck with them, right?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Wrong.
That's hilarious.
So that was the information that the Bothans had to give Leia.
Yes.
Or the rebels. It was like, hey, you want the plans for whatever the fuck they're planning
Yeah.
next? Well, this is where they're gonna be.
Here's your
and
chance.
This is your chance.
So, okay. So Luke shows up with a dozen Y-wings, and this is cool. They talk about how the Y-wings are like the most used ship in the Rebel fleet, for like their size and durability and accessibility and all that. Pretty much, Luke tries to be like, hey, you know, like he reaches out through the, not radio, but whatever, comms.
Yeah.
And he like tells the ship to stop and that it needs to be boarded and it needs to be checked.
Aren't those like the bombers?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Y-wings. Yeah.
And the captain's like, no, we don't. Like, you have no authority here. Like, I don't need to do what you're telling me. And Luke's like, well, if you're not hiding anything, like, what's the problem? Like, why can't we come and just check, see what's up? And then the captain goes into like defensive mode. So like a fight breaks out and the runner, or it's a frigate, I think
It's a freighter.
the freighter like lifts up, it's like
There were like little like secret doors
Yeah.
that come up, and then out came like blaster cannons.
like cannons.
Like
Badass.
like weapons that should
Yeah.
not be on a garbage truck.
It's
know what I mean?
like bazookas on the
Yeah.
back of a garbage truck.
Damn.
Right, so they start shooting. Luke's trying to lead them through this fight, and everyone but Luke dies. So
Bruh.
yeah, the whole squadron gets taken
So
out.
does he feel like shit now? Because first he felt like
Yeah.
shit because the other droid was programmed to attack him, leading to
Yeah, he had that whole
his squad being in
situation.
danger.
So and also these pilots, they were all Bothans that had barely had any like flight experience.
Like less than 100 hours.
Like they were like shinies. They were like
Yeah.
brand new
Rip.
like fighter pilots and stuff.
only flown together a few times. Didn't really have like the chemistry or synergy that
Yeah.
That-
a squadron needs.
Yeah.
So
So they
like
got
you got to
taken out.
rely on each other, right?
So they got taken out, but it was kind of Dash's fault.
Since they look like lions, it's the circle of
oh
life.
my god, you're wrong. For that.
So it was kind of Dash's fault, but Luke was like, because Luke already has a problem with Dash, and he kind of like wants to see him fail because he's like, you have such an ego, like you need an ego check, but he's like, but like that was not what he wanted, right?
But
he's like,
not at the expense of 12 people
dying.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this like inner conflict.
Yeah,
Not
and Dash is kind of in this like stupor because he's like, I know I locked on to one of those missiles. Like I know like it was a hit. I don't know why it didn't explode. Like I don't know
Yeah.
why it still hit the target.
Yeah, because he was trying to, the ship, the freighter had shot missiles at,
Yeah.
at the fighters,
Yeah.
and Dash was like
In
being
his
a
own
hot
ship.
shot, trying, and he was in
Yeah.
his ship, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna shoot down the missiles, and he missed.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And
But he's out of it.
yeah,
Like he's like
he's like, I can't believe I missed, and he's
not
like,
he's kind of
yeah.
like tunnel vision,
He lost
not
his
really
mojo. He's
listening,
like,
but like he's not really listening. Like people are talking to him and he's like kind of
He's
like,
like,
huh,
well,
what? Like he's really fucked up, like emotionally.
Yeah.
From the situation. So Luke's like, really sad and upset, right, at the loss of life, and he's like, I hope whatever was on that computer was worth it, right?
Yeah.
Because all those people died.
Just
and-
read what he says to the freighter. The guy, like once he's, because it's like a very Vader moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is. So how they're able to take over the ship though? What happens?
So here we go. So
That's right,
once
that's
the
right.
freighter, takes out all of the other pilots, Luke, in like a heat of rage, like just ignores R2, ignores everything, and he goes directly for the engines and just is like holding the button, like the triggers down, shooting in the engines, and he destroys their engines so they can't go anywhere. And then
Because they were trying to jump to
Mm.
hyperspace. So
should be right.
yeah. So Luke, your engines are dead, Captain, and that's what you and your crew will be if you fire another laser or missile. Do you copy? A brief pause. We copy. You are hereby considered prisoners of war. Stand by to be boarded. If you value your lives, best you don't mess with your real cargo. If anything happens to it, you will suffer the same fate.
Damn.
That switch, Luke
Right?
and Vader, that's the fucking it's
Yeah.
It's right there.
it's right there.
Luke shut off his comm. Oh man, he had lost half his squad. You should have known it would be too easy to be true. A dozen Bothans had died to secure this vessel
Shit,
and
how
its
many?
computer.
1,000?
No, a dozen.
Oh, I
12.
thought you said 1,000.
He should have been ready for a trick. He should have known better than to trust the Empire. He should have realized that Dash was more talk than substance. He was a lousy commander. Every time he went out, his people lost. And there was nobody else to blame for this. Yeah, Dash had failed him, but it was his responsibility. He was the commander of the mission. He thought it would be so easy. A piece of cake, he had told Dash. Yeah, he was too cocky, too self-confident, too certain the Force would show him the right path. Wrong.
That's an Anakin trait, though.
On some level, it made him angry. The Force didn't always come when he needed it. But the dark side would be there if you needed it. Always. Oh, no, you don't. Don't even think about going down that road. But it was tempting. All that power, he had felt it. He shook his head. He hoped whatever was in the computer the freighter was carrying was worth what it had cost to collect it. It had better be. So we're seeing this side of Luke that is...
Well, it's very
Spicy.
he's on a fine line.
Yeah.
And that I mean that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Is he's the son of not just Anakin Skywalker, but Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point. Like, there's
And-
never been a question of whether Luke had that in him or not.
Yeah.
Yes, the answer is yes. He
Yeah.
always did. He always
Yeah.
did. But the whole point of the OT is what choice will he make,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. He could go either way the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of chapter 18. Chapter 19, Leia, Chewie, 3PO, and Lando are still at that casino.
Waiting for the Black Sun representative.
Yeah.
Let's just skip through these because
Okay.
we're already not running out of time, but
Yeah.
we have other stuff to talk about. But
Pretty much, yeah, they're just waiting to meet with the representative of Black Sun, and it ends up being a woman. And Leia's like, oh, that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I don't deal with a lot of women in the rebellion. It's mostly men.
and she was like, I probably shouldn't be proud that another woman is a criminal. But,
Yeah. But she's
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah.
But she's
Girl
like, yeah,
power.
fuck
Yeah.
Girl boss.
So the representative ends up being Guri, which is the right hand
to Shizor.
of Shizor.
Oh.
And pretty much Leia is being like a diplomat, and she serves her tea, and she's like getting to know her, asking her about her trip, and being very like the politician in her is coming out,
Cautious.
right?
Yeah.
And Leia gives away no information, but she's trying to get information out of Guri, and nothing really happens in that first meeting. They meet again a few days later. And again, nothing really happens. They're just like, there's something off about this lady. Like, I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but something's weird.
Yeah. Because pretty much the reason Leia isn't really giving her much as to like why she even wants to meet with them is because while she was waiting for the representative for Black Sun, she realized it's too easy for us to assume that Darth Vader is the one trying to kill Luke.
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
Darth Vader wanted Luke killed, he wouldn't have made it so easy for it to be tracked back to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's like, there's something fishy going on,
Yeah.
on here. So that's why she's like kind of tiptoeing around Black Sun.
Yeah. Okay. And then chapter 20, Yuri's like, we should kill Leia because...
To Shizor.
To Shizor. He's like, we should kill Leia because... Well, Shizor asks, how did the meeting go? What did you think of her? Like, did you size her up? Like, what's up? What's she like? And she's pretty much like, this woman is very smart.
They're like, kill
She's
her, kill her
very
friends.
beautiful. She will definitely be a problem, right? So Yuri's like, my recommendation is we kill her and all of her friends.
And the guy that...
Shizor
they-
is a
But
simp.
Shizor simping.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, that'd be a waste. Wait until I hit it, then you can kill her.
yeah, that's what,
Literally, I'm not joking.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
no
joking.
shit.
That's literally what
Yeah.
happens. Like, get the information we need from her, and then once she is of no use, kill her. So that's fun. He's a really cool guy.
he's a really cool guy.
Oh my god.
What else?
That's pretty much it.
There was one more thing that we sticky noted here.
Sticky noted.
Yeah.
From the present tense to stick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we already talked about this, but this was Shizor talking to the Emperor, and Emperor being like, okay, we'll let them know that we're building another Death Star, and we'll give them some information, but this better fucking work. Because if you're wrong, or if this goes sideways, like, you're fucked.
You're fine.
Like, that's a promise.
You're done, buddy.
That's a promise.
I know this is EU, but it's hilarious now because now knowing Vader's mindset about like, I fucking hate Death Stars. Why the fuck are we building another? And then Ben was all like, oh, for my grandfather and his legacy. I'm
Yeah.
building another one. It's
He was
what the
like, I
fuck does that
fucking
mean?
hate
Like, yeah.
Death
What he
Stars.
wanted. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop
you truly...
building them. Holy fuck. It didn't work the first time. It's not going to work the 10th
That's
time.
hilarious.
But maybe if we do an entire fleet of Death Stars.
What's funny about
would-
that is, like, there is no way narratively that the good guys could have won.
Oh,
A
no, it's all
Starfleet
It's 100%
and
bullshit.
every single ship has a Death Star laser on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like, but we need a big battery. Like, shut the
Yeah. No. Like they couldn't take out one Star Destroyer before without like an entire fleet.
literally.
But one shot
But
perfectly
100
like,
bajillion of them.
come on.
Yeah. Anyway,
But they had a bow.
They had space horses.
they had
the
space
bow.
horses, and they wrote it down.
They did. They did write it down.
So yeah, that's pretty much the end. Luke is like, this planet smells bad, but like, what's cool about every planet is that they're all unique. So
God.
he's got a positive outlook on life. He literally says this place smells like moldy cheese, which is like, god dang. But
That's pretty fucking rank
yeah,
to be like on
the
a like,
atmosphere is moldy
yeah,
cheese.
the oxygen smells like moldy cheese.
I'd be like, I'm gonna stay in this ship. Y'all can do what you're gonna do.
oh my god.
But yeah, that's this
That's
week.
not live. No, that's cool. It was very really good. Some really good five chapters to cover this week. There was a lot of good substance in the Luke mindset and Vader.
Yeah.
Taking a peek into their brains
Yeah.
during this time. I think that's honestly been my favorite part of the novel. Right?
Yeah, me
is
too.
is getting those insights
Yeah,
that
the inner
we just-
monologue.
yeah that we just don't get right
Mm-hmm.
otherwise. But yeah, guys, let us know let us know what your favorite part has been. I know a lot of you have been following along with the book, with the reading. What did we not cover that you wish we would have? I feel like we covered most of the important topics. But if there was a little moment that you liked, let us know in the comments or reach out on the Discord. Again, please, if you are following on the book club every week, make sure to head over to our Discord. We have a book club channel on the Discord where we can all talk about the book itself, or if you want to request a book for a next read along or whatever, we can do all that. And also our Discord fucking slaps. It's fun. What can I say?
Come hang.
So come hang. And but yeah, let us know what you think, how you're enjoying it, because we definitely are.
Yeah.
But all right, on to other news.
Yes.
I thought this was cool, so check it out.
What?
Turn to the dark side? That you killed younglings?
Obi Dobi's trying to turn you against me.
He cares about us.
Us.
He knows.
Obi Dobi never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
This fucking one.
I think that R2 unit we bought might have been stolen.
What makes you think that?
I stumbled across a recording while I was cleaning him. He says he belongs to someone called Ooby Dooby Banooby.
Ooby Dooby Banooby? That's
I
not
don't
far
want to
off.
hear any more about Ooby Dooby. The Jedi turned against me. Don't you turn against me?
I don't know you anymore. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You're going down
Trying to make me
a path
cry.
I can't follow.
I don't know why they.
Because of Ooby Dooby.
This little droid. I think he's searching for his former master, but I've never seen such devotion in a droid before. He claims to be the property of an Ooby Dooby Banooby. Is he a relative of yours? Do you know who he's talking about?
Of course I know him. He's me.
Fuck, Ooby Dooby Banooby. I fucking found that like in the middle of the night, and I was pissing myself.
That is a 2 a.m. meme.
Bro,
good stuff.
Why do I like the stupidest shit?
I mean,
solid.
It's solid. It was so
it
solid.
is funny.
Ooby Dooby Banooby.
Makes you laugh.
It does. Okay, so other news.
Uh-huh.
Big news actually.
From
you guys. So you guys know we've been obsessed with a game that has not even come out yet.
Lamau.
And that is Star Wars Unlimited.
Yep.
So it is a trading card game that is coming in 2024. It's amazing. Like the artwork.
The owner of all my future checks.
Exactly.
Right.
So they've been revealing new cards from the first set like almost every day for the past couple of weeks, or maybe over like a month now.
Yeah.
And we've been living for it, absolutely living for it. So I hope you guys have been following Unlimited FFG on Instagram and Twitter and all that, wherever they are, because the game looks like it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. The artwork is absolutely incredible. They've said that they're going to be pulling not just from canon, they're going to be pulling from like movies, shows, comic books, novels, games, and pretty sure EU is included in that.
Yeah,
right?
They pretty much said like anything that has been published by Star Wars could be used in this game with artwork or characters.
I want to make an
or
Ooby Dooby Banooby deck.
Please.
Yes, please.
Do what are they called?
The Ultra Sleeves?
Yeah, alt sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Ooby Dooby Canooby.
Ooby Dooby Banooby.
Oh, that means we're gonna get visions and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get visions. There's so much that we can get, right? In these sets. So we're very excited. We're very excited. The first set, they have not given us a month yet, but it is 2024.
If it's like November, I'm gonna cry.
No, I'm pretty sure they said early 2024.
Okay, that's good.
So the first set that is coming out for Star Wars Unlimited is Spark of Rebellion.
Ooh.
And just today, like just a few hours ago, they posted this on their Instagram. And it is a preview of what the first booster box is going to look like.
Ooh.
Look at that. So it comes with 24 booster packs. And the packs are awesome. Look at the artwork.
I love it.
Look at the Leia.
That's awesome.
The Thrawn.
Oh my god.
He looks so good.
Oh my god. And like the box is like embossed. Look at that.
I'm buying 5.
All of like the graphic design and
It looks like it's not gonna break the
illustration in
bank.
this
Look at
set.
that. Dude, no, yeah, I don't think it will.
It's 24 packs. Magic does.
What?
36.
Let's say $5 a pack.
Yeah.
5 or
That's still
what do
too much.
you think they're
Like-
gonna charge?
Yeah, like $4
$4?
$4 a pack.
$4 a pack? What is that? 4 times 24?
Because they don't have tiers, you know. They
That's
don't have
right.
a collector booster.
So what is it? 4
Almost
times
100.
almost 100?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, that's not
86.
bad. That's not bad.
I don't know. I
Okay.
can't do math.
Either way,
No,
I don't know how much the packs will be. This is just our
Speculation.
Our guess.
estimation. That the packs will be around $4 or $5. So if they're $5, then yeah, it's still like
That's
close to, still under $100.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope. Like I
Yeah.
think, but
did
either
see,
way, this is a brand new game.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do whatever they can to make it as accessible as possible, because they want people to try it out,
Yeah.
right, to play it. So I don't think it's gonna break the bank. Really, might be $100.
No, it'll be
Pull
comparative
up my
to
screen.
other sets.
Wait up. So, the box, the packs, the art all looks amazing. And if you guys want to check out any of the cards that they've been revealing, please make sure to go. Oh, what the fuck? Are we? What? Okay, that was weird. So make sure to go check out their page, Unlimited FFG, to check out all of the ones that they revealed. But what was cool is I was going through the comments, and some people are finally seeing like, oh shit, this isn't just like a deck building game.
Yeah.
This is like an actual TCG with expansions that they're gonna support it.
Yeah.
Right? So
An ongoing game.
exactly.
Yeah.
So somebody was asking, where is it? No mames. Where is it? No, come on.
Do you remember along the lines of?
But pretty much somebody was asking if they were going to I think they were asking if they were going to have different types of stuff like different types of boxes, right? Or packs.
Yeah.
Pretty much these boxes, so the booster box we're seeing right now supports draft.
Okay.
So they said that they're pretty much, they did all of this with draft in mind.
Okay.
So they want a MTG Friday Night Magic type of vibe.
Yeah.
For this
the
game.
capacity for different gameplay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here. So yeah, this person. Yeah, here it is. They were saying, I don't. The comment is weird, but they go, I don't care the foils or special treatments. Can I draft with the boosters? And then they respond. So Unlimited FFG responded. They said draft is supported. Draft is a supported game format, and the cards were designed with draft in mind.
Oh, yeah.
And then this one guy commented like 20 times. He was like, "Now you got my heart and attention." But yeah, we're definitely getting like at least 5 boxes, and that's not even negotiable. That's not negotiable.
It's an investment.
Yeah, 2 to keep, to stow away. We'll put it in like a time capsule. We'll bury it out in the backyard, and then we'll open it sometime later.
I'm excited.
And then the other 3 will open.
I hope they do other stuff like deck boxes and like binders
they will. I'm sure
and
they will.
like, because that artwork's gonna be clean.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm sure they will. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so Silva, what? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
the
one of
Boba
the
Fett,
cards they
yeah.
unveiled.
All right, yeah. So this is one of the cards that they have unveiled. So the Boba Fett is a leader unit. So I don't think I don't know if we have confirmation yet if we can use leader units as not leaders.
Is that like
I see what I mean.
commander?
Or it just must be like a legendary.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So-
what I mean.
Oh yeah, like a legendary.
But yeah, so looks like Boba is a 5-drop. What
Yeah.
for he'll take 5 resources to
He's
put out on the
fancy.
field. He's a 4/7, so he's a beefy boy with 7 on his toughness. Does 4 damage, and his ability.
I totally blanked on the colors. I know we touched upon it. Black is Imperial, right?
I think so. So there's black, yellow, red, blue, green,
White.
white. There might be one more, but I don't remember. But yeah, so his ability is when this unit completes an attack, if an enemy unit left play this phase, ready up to 2 resources. So pretty much
you ramp.
Yeah, so he lets you ramp. Holy shit, that's good.
If you killed something,
If you
if
killed
something
something,
died,
yeah,
in
yeah.
battle. Oh,
But if there's like a my god, what do you call it when a blink effect?
Oh yeah, okay.
Like imagine that if you're playing against somebody that has like a blink effect,
True.
where it's like they leave the battlefield and then they come back at the beginning of the next turn, that fucking triggers because they left at the at the end before the end of the turn.
True, but it has to be during battle phase, and you as the opponent wouldn't do that
When
dumb
this unit
decision.
okay, I guess when this unit completes an attack, if an enemy, so it's more so for
Battle
if
phase
it killed something,
Yeah,
if he
yeah,
kills
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. But still, I mean,
Yeah,
look at the
so-
art. The art is awesome. The borders, even the borders are really, really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like all the symbols, I love them. Like they're so unique. Like they feel because they are like specifically made just for this game. Like this
Yeah.
game, and that was one of the things that they were talking about when they did like a like not a Q&A, but kind of like a preview for the game a little while back, and like the developers and the people in charge of the game were talking about it, and they were saying that because they are pulling from so many like source material, like so much source material from anywhere from books, games, comics to movies, right? There's so many different characters that again we probably have not seen in live action, or live action that we haven't seen in animation,
Yeah.
or stuff like that, that they wanted to make it a point that the artwork for this game is very like it all fits with each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's all
Right?
consistent.
It's all consistent
across
so that
the board. Yeah.
this game on its own feels like every card that you have goes together.
Yeah.
That it's all kind of like uniform, and that it's
Yeah.
like it's pretty to look at. Right? It's like
Aesthetically
aesthetically,
pleasing. Yeah.
exactly. So that's something I'm very excited for, because I mean I'm an artist. We are
Yeah.
Very artistic here.
This is like all of our favorite things combined.
Exactly.
It's art, it's collecting, it's
Star Wars.
gaming, it's Star Wars.
Exactly. So we've truly been waiting for a game like this for a long time.
Yeah.
So the artist for the Boba Fett card is French Carlo Magno.
I think that's a G.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a G.
But I just
Magno.
don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
Amazing
Fucking
work.
amazing. I love
amazing
again
work.
that they are giving credit to all the artists, just like so many other TCG games.
Yeah.
Because that's important. That's fucking
Yeah.
important. And this game is going to. I think this game is going to do very well. I think it's going to flourish. And somebody in the comments too was like, for like, how long were you going to support this game for? Like they were
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah,
fancy for it.
because
the back.
and that's
Yeah, true,
understandable
true, true.
because how
That's
many
understandable, but it's for as long as we support the game.
Exactly.
It's like if you don't fucking support
if you
the
don't
game,
support it day one, they're not going to be able to keep
As
Exactly.
long as they don't
Yeah.
pull a Netflix, the whole first season out.
it. Yeah,
No, no,
dude.
no.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. They already have so much planned that
because they wouldn't try as hard as they did
True.
if they were only going to do one set.
and as hard as they are, like
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
they
no,
are
they're
putting,
pushing.
they're really pushing the social media posts.
I mean, the fact
promoting.
that they have a Instagram just for this game speaks volumes because not every game has its own Instagram.
No.
It'll be like
Yeah.
Fantasy Flight has an Instagram, and then they'll post about their games.
Like
but
X-Wing
each
Miniatures,
game doesn't get its own Instagram.
Like X-Wing Miniatures does not have like an Instagram.
No.
I think maybe Star Wars Legion might, but I don't think it does.
And it's also how old.
Exactly. But those are their
Yeah.
biggest titles.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars, for Star Wars at least, right? Like
Mhm.
X-Wing Miniatures.
Yeah.
That's like one of the most popular games.
Well, and like the one that we played however long ago, it was almost
Destiny?
10. Destiny. They didn't have an Instagram.
No, they never did anything for Destiny.
So, yeah. They're here
like-
for the long
They're
haul.
not fucking around. And I'm
Yeah.
glad that they're not fucking around because, again, we've been waiting for a Star Wars trading card game forever.
Yeah.
For forever.
No, I'm really excited.
Like a legit TCG, right?
Yeah.
For Star
It's gonna be
Wars.
awesome.
With artwork, with alternate art, with foils, with like all these special treatments
just
for
the
the cards.
collecting aspect alone is going to be really fun.
It's gonna-
like
yeah, I
we're
can't
obviously going to play, but like I'm just excited to open the packs.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be absolutely awesome. But we're super excited. We're super
Yeah.
excited. So Fantasy Flight, if you want to send us anything
We
for
would
promotion,
love to
we would
review
love
it.
to review it
And hype y'all up.
But either
Bring
way,
it out for
I
the
mean,
whole class.
yeah. Exactly. But
Like,
either way,
fight.
we are supporting this game
Yeah,
fully.
definitely.
Like day one,
Yeah.
we're there. We're going to the pre-release. Like no fucking questions asked.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm missing out. And oh yeah, check it out. Fucking remember? So
Flex on them.
flex on them hoes, right? We got the only two cards that are available right now. They were the Gen Con?
Yes.
Gen
Gen
Con
Con
exclusives. The promos. So Luke and Vader. I'm definitely doing a deck for each of them.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'll take over for a bit. Go into my Dropbox.
Yeah.
So the game of Starfield, it's not a masterpiece. It has bugs, but it's fun. It's solid. It's a
Chuck's like,
Bethesda
Not a lot
game.
to
So
Mind your business.
it's a Bethesda game, and but it has a ship creator for it, and people have been getting really creative. So I don't know if you want to do all the non-Star Wars mentions and then just finish it with the Star Wars.
Oh, these are
Is this
all that?
all that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I tried to title them.
Okay. Okay, give me a sec. So I'll do the pictures first.
Okay.
Is the Murica one also one?
Yeah, it's a ship you can fly and
Okay,
shoot.
I'll do the pictures first.
All right, bet.
Picturas. Is this like adult Minecraft?
No, it's just
really.
exploration. It's like
You're just like
space Skyrim.
customizing things. Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
So somebody made the Batwing.
yeah.
That's really
That's
cool.
sick.
So is this what, the top, the underside,
Yeah, the underside.
the underbelly? That's really cool. How do you even build these?
There's different components, and it tells you if it's the hull or the pilot
just like
seat area.
Space.
And yeah, just add it. I haven't done it myself actually, but I've just seen the creations and they've been posting
There's
it.
a bunch of fucking fake fans on this
Oh my
podcast.
Well, you need to craft each piece too, so it's like a little bit grindy.
Oh,
but
it's grindy?
There's a lot
Oh.
of exploits right now. Like it's
Yeah.
buggy, so people have been getting a
What do you
little bit of
mean?
resources.
Mr. fucking breaks every game. You haven't exploited it?
Yeah, I guess.
I haven't had time.
I
I
haven't
haven't
had
had time to be a menace.
Yeah. Break everything.
He's realizing how boring it is. That's why.
He's a hater.
You know
It's
it
okay.
is.
Chuck's a hater?
Yeah.
You don't like it, Chuck?
All you do is click on screen and just space
Do
trap.
you have it
here.
downloaded on your computer?
No. I've
exactly.
seen
No.
I've seen every little.
I've seen
hours of gameplay, and it's just people going.
Yeah, he
And then,
totally
and then when you
ignoring
land
all
on a
the
planet,
85%
you,
of the
you
rest
barely
of the
get
game.
like
It's okay.
enough space to walk around. There's no free roam.
You're too triggered for someone who hasn't played it.
Because I play Star Citizen, which is 1,000 times better.
Okay, then
I
stick
thought
to
that's
that.
the game that this was. This is a different
No,
game.
it's a different game. Not even.
I was like, why is Chuck talking shit? He loves that game. This is two completely different games.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. It's just put the other one.
All right, so that's the Batwing.
Someone made a duck.
That is a mallard.
mallard.
That is a mallard, sir.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
All right, that's funny.
That's pretty sick.
Is the beak the cockpit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that. I actually do like that.
The beak.
I would make the duck. I'm sorry, the mallard. The mallard.
The mallard.
Moving on. Oh my god.
Someone made the fucking magic school bus.
I would drive that.
No way.
Fly it.
That's funny.
Do you fly or drive a flying bus?
Well,
you fly
yeah, you fly. Well, I mean.
But it's a bus.
Ask Miss Frizzle. She does it all. All right, that's cool. That's fucking cool. Are those windows or those like fucking?
I don't know, just for aesthetics, I guess. So
well.
it looks like windows.
Oh,
yeah. That I think looks
you
the
put
best
the America
out of all of them.
Put the America one?
No, because it's a video. I'll do that one after.
Oh yeah.
So that's really cool. Actually,
Yeah.
That was really well made.
I like it. Picasso.
I like it, Picasso. That's sick. The little R2 unit.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yo boy.
Okay, that's the last one of those. And we'll do. So there's a Murica one.
Yeah.
Should I be afraid?
It's hilarious.
Is there music?
Just mute it.
Okay.
Worst case scenario. The
So
other one,
yes.
the last video, you can't play.
Okay, so what the fuck? All right, just here to do some business. So this is a ship?
Yeah.
No.
It's a fucking revolver.
Way.
It's a revolver.
The big iron. The big iron on his heel.
I love that. That's so. That's
Props
so
for
patriotic.
creativity. Like
Weapons are
I don't
part
even
of
know
my
how you
religion.
would
do that.
Plan to make that, but okay. I like it.
I mean, yeah, fuck yeah, do you? I wouldn't want to fly that. It's very impractical, but that's cool as fuck.
And then the last one, you can play with the audio. It's awesome.
I can play the audio?
Yeah.
Okay, a ver qué pedo. Alright, so we built an Imperial Star Destroyer in Starfield.
Ooh.
That's freaking awesome.
Holy shit. That's sick as fuck. And you can actually fly it. Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yo, that is enormous.
Damn.
Yo.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Wait for it. Sick. You can see it.
Aerial shot.
Effectively destroyed. No way.
What?
Oh my god.
That's
that is
actually really
them.
cool.
Imagine if Star Destroyers could actually move like this.
Oh my god.
Scary.
There'd be no way the rebels could win.
No.
It's like the World War Z zombies that can fucking run.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow, that's
Dude,
impressive.
Most impressive.
Most impressive.
That's
But
sick.
yeah.
Well,
People
thank
have
you.
been getting really creative and
That's
awesome.
cool.
That's cool. Props to you guys for making a fucking Star Destroyer on this game.
Okay, I have a lot of stuff in my folder.
Okay.
And there's one video that I've been trying to show you guys for a month, and I know you guys are gonna die.
Which one is it?
Where is it?
Wow.
Nerd Riz.
Nerd Riz. Here we go. Oh my god. This is probably gonna lead into some shit that I found.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
I see we're still pushing the age-old narrative of women don't like me because I'm nerdy. Nah, bro. Women don't like you because you weird to the hoes. That's why women are uncomfortable with you. Because take me, for example. You could practically taste the sauce from across the screen you're watching this TikTok on. Okay. And what is the first thing in your field of view when you walk through my apartment? A life-size replica of Ice from Game of Thrones and a fucking MF Doom shrine. When you take your shoes off, there's a giant framed Gundam Perler. Above the couch that we make out on is an original 1977 Star Wars poster. Right under the TV that we pretend to watch is a Shin Ultraman statue.
Fuck yeah.
Right next to the Kamen Rider transformation module. And aside from all of this in my bedroom, when I'm done knocking the pancake mix out of Shorty, she gotta walk across the Blue Eyes White Dragon rug to get us. Oh, you're nerdy, bro. It's cause you ain't got the sauce, you weird, and you stink. That's why.
Facts.
You're weird and you stink.
Holy shit.
Was
I
that
love
not
that.
a journey?
I love that.
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
so that is the perfect segue because I recently just came across my new favorite like TikTok like
niche.
Account?
niche.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lane, I guess.
Lane, yeah. my next favorite TikTok lane.
Okay.
And
Let's see
it's all about Comic-Con weirdos.
Oh
God.
So
God.
this is what I wanted to open the
Put
show
him on
with.
blast. Put him on
Please.
blast.
Please.
But there isn't really audio. But here we go. So check this fucking awesome dude out.
Dude, holy crap, this guy.
No fucking way.
Dude.
In public.
Dude.
In
He is
public.
digging in there.
He's digging for gold.
Bro. He's checking for realism.
Do you wanna explain this to the audio
I mean,
listeners?
yeah, sure. So this is like an anime convention, I would hope.
Holy shit.
And it's like at the Bandai booth, and there's like a life-size statue of
Like
like
a harem,
like a waifu,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
waifu in like a French maid outfit. And
my
this
God.
fucking
Leaned
dude
over.
with his bag of like exclusives, right? Probably just checked out, just got out of line.
What the
He's down on his like knees,
He's down bad.
on behind like on the backside of this
Statue.
the statue where her skirt ends, and he's up there like
Poking and
Feeling
feeling
He's like,
around. He's like, what's this?
God damn.
dude, they're gonna have
He's
to
like, that
like
shit's not accurate. That shit,
they're gonna have to put like a rope drop around it.
I
like,
fucking
security.
would.
Do
I
not
fucking
touch,
would.
you
Bro,
fucking
they're cleaning.
weirdos.
They're like
God.
they're tearing down at the end of the show.
Ew.
And they're like, why is she sticky?
Oh, stop
Hit him
Hey.
with the,
it. Ew.
What? Look at this fucking guy. Look the fuck.
hit it with the black light.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
no.
That's
Definitely don't.
Sir. What is wrong with you?
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be like the horniness at Comic-Cons, like just hide it. It's like we get it.
Yeah, we know you're excited
We
to
know you're
see a
excited.
life-size statue of your imaginary girlfriend. That's fine.
Yeah, but
But-
there's one thing for like, that's what the internet's for, sir.
Yeah, like why you're in public. And that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people when they go to a Comic-Con forget that they're in public.
That's the
And
majority of it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're just so excited to be there.
It's because they're just so wow.
Oh my god. No. That will haunt me for the rest
Speaking
of my
about
life.
amazing, I think you are amazing.
Okay, no, but like if I'm gonna make that purchase, I want to know that
Stop.
Bet.
I'm just saying.
Trying to get a 2-for-1 here. No, sir, this is a vinyl statue.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I grab my.
No.
God, get graphic over here.
No, absolutely not.
I can make
A
adjustments.
masterpiece.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that's fun. I kind of went down a little rabbit hole, but
Interesting.
also.
What else you got?
This guy is cool. This guy's pretty awesome.
Every dude at Comic-Con.
What would you do if I approached you at the food court and asked you to dine with me? Would you deny me? Or would you take your rightful place beside me as a lady of the court?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing, like at Comic-Con you're expecting people to be nerdy, right? And it's
Yeah.
encouraged to be nerdy. Like it's a
Please.
safe space for nerds. Please be nerdy. But like this is where it's like socially, like
Yeah.
you're making people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know? Like
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little
but
bit.
You see, he's looking for his fair maiden.
Yeah, he's looking for his
And-
queen, which
and-
I respect.
And if that's not you, this is not gonna fucking.
Damn.
It's not
I
gonna
guess
jive.
you're right. I
You're
guess
not-
you're
you
right.
know?
Like the right person is gonna see this
Exactly.
and appreciate him.
Exactly.
True.
So
Okay.
he's like, I'm shooting my fucking shot.
Yeah.
And if you're the one,
If you match this energy, then we're meant to be.
Different
Exactly.
strokes for
Exactly.
different folks.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right. So, if you were gonna go on a date with,
Bachelor
What do-
number
what
one.
do you mean? I'm
and
married
Bachelor
to
number
one
two.
of those.
this is a hypothetical.
No, you're saying if I were to go
No,
on a
it's
date,
a
I'm already,
hypothetical.
I'm married.
Oh no!
I'm married to that guy.
Hypothetical.
No, yeah, of course, I know, but different nerds.
Okay.
Right?
Palabras
Okay, okay,
inmortales.
Okay, words hurt. Okay.
Let me make a segment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll entertain the idea.
Well, yeah. No.
So what's the question?
A date between this guy
Okay.
and
The gold digger.
and gold digger. Yeah, the guy digging for gold.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy probably would be so much fun playing like D&D with.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He's
True.
got
He would
like
embody the character.
He
and
got
stuff.
he's animated, he's high energy.
True.
He's weird, but like
He gives you one of these where he's like,
yeah.
Yeah, but this
Like
guy's
this guy just likes anime too much.
True. Yeah, but this
That's
guy's
his
speaking
flaw.
in riddles. The other guy, he's gonna be straightforward about what he wants.
God damn.
You know, he
what
knows
sense?
what he
In
knows-
what sense?
He knows what he likes, and you know immediately.
Like
already.
no bullshit.
No, he's like, I'm here for puss. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
Well, I give him points for being honest,
Hey, Baduzi breathing,
Yeah.
vital form.
Yeah.
but also that guy would just not
No,
like
that guy.
that guy socially, like that guy
no.
interacting with other people,
What do you mean? He's the life of the party.
like EBGBs. You know
No,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like yeah, it's a no for me.
Yeah, like
This guy has a chance.
No, this guy has Riz.
Like he's cool.
This guy
Yeah,
has Riz.
Riz.
He's got
just-
the fedora.
This guy's just cringy. The other one's
Yeah.
like scary. and, like,
Exactly.
yeah.
I don't feel unsafe around this guy.
Definitely
He's
not.
just weird.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's
We're
fine.
weird.
You can be.
Quirky.
I'm
That's
weird.
We're fucking weird. Yeah.
But like, I respect the fedora because like it really takes like a true gentleman to rock a fedora,
That is the best way you could have put that.
right?
That is the best way you could have put that.
Like you gotta be
True
like
gentleman.
a true gentleman.
Exactly.
I also like his pops collar. Like it's kind of giving like anime villain.
Well, how are people gonna know that you're a noble lord?
That is
If
true.
you don't pop your collar.
You have to dress to impress.
Exactly.
You know, the other guy was like he didn't show up dressed to impress. Like how is he gonna win over his
No,
wife?
that guy was like in a t-shirt and
Yeah,
jorts.
no. When you go to Comic-Con,
And yeah, that chicken tender smell.
when you go to Comic-Con, you have to wear your best, whether you're in cosplay or just casual clothes. You know, I don't know. Maybe is this a cosplay? This just his regular fit.
Cosplay.
Either way, I respect the drip.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lifestyle. I don't think you have the
Oh,
right to call it a
okay.
cosplay.
Okay. I don't
when
know. Maybe
this
it's
is-
just a character. I don't know.
This is how he dresses.
Okay.
Isabella. This is his life.
All right. I respect it.
Okay.
It's
All right. As long as you're being respectful.
Play it again. Play it again.
Okay.
Run it back.
All right.
What would you do if I approached you at the food court and asked you to dine with me? Would you deny me? Or would you take your rightful place beside me as a lady of the court?
Okay. I have something else to add to this, which is really funny.
Okay.
So the ongoing joke in like the book talk community is that in all of these like high fantasy settings,
Yeah.
all of the guys, like it's like this common thing that the guys will like growl.
Oh my God.
So
no.
it'll be like
Stop.
oh, like he's
Stop.
when he's angry or when he's territorial, like he'll growl, right? And it's
Some furry
supposed
shit.
to be
He's
it's
asserting his
supposed to be
dominance.
hot. Like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like you know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
But this is what I picture every time I read that, like, he growled at her. It's this guy, like, like that. That is the same energy. So maybe he's like, you know, trying to take some pointers. He's trying to take some pointers from, you know,
like,
from book talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he's like, this is what the ladies want.
So yeah, it's like all the
they want half human, half fae.
Yeah, all the other horny nerds are like.
Yeah. He's like, I'm a horny guy nerd. You're a horny girl nerd. Let's make it happen.
Oh, please.
Like that snarl, you know, like
the court.
He's rocking the
you know,
Ozzy Osbourne glasses though.
Right?
Dude, he's killing
Makes
it.
his eyes very
Really, he's
blue.
killing it. Well, yeah, no, they're definitely that natural.
It's to entrance the lady of the court.
The glasses are like tinted now. Or is that just the
they
lighting?
are. They are. I'm just joking.
You see? He got you looking in his eyes.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Into my eyes.
Oh, blue-eyed people are the scariest shit. Like when they look at you in the eye, that's terrifying.
People with blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Come on.
It's the noise that happens.
Okay,
That is horrifying. Okay, but see, I feel like we need more information about the other guy because because the other guy, like, we don't see him talk or like say anything other than his hand up.
I
her
don't want to
skirt.
see what he's thinking.
Right? I mean, maybe that's for the best.
I think it's pretty clear what he's thinking.
Yeah. But I'm
If we're
saying,
gonna
like,
be honest.
what would his approach be to a human? Is it the same approach?
He wouldn't.
There is no there is no
he
approach.
wouldn't, no.
It's just waiting until his body pillow comes to life.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
And those booths, like the Bandai booth and whatever that booth was, it's like it's the closest thing.
That's kind of sad.
It all depends on how you look at life, Isabella.
Chinese from the TJ and get it over with.
It's just like, well, at least I can talk to this girl at the con, and it's a statue.
Yeah, check this out though.
Another good one.
Another good. Well, this is not a Comic-Con weirdo, but it's a weird thing at a convention that us as exhibitors could probably appreciate. But let me know what the fuck you think is going on.
All right.
Okay, what's the weirdest thing to happen to you at an anime convention? Because I've got you beat. These are the official packets from KomoriCon. And each of them, ask me, why? Right there. That's teeth. There's 2 human teeth, and it's in all of them. Look, every single one of these, they all have teeth in them. Next one,
what the fuck?
right?
No.
Teeth. Next one, right here.
I would leave.
Teeth.
I would
They all
pack
have
up
teeth
my
in them.
shit and
I've
leave.
asked everybody. Nobody knows. Why are there teeth in all the packets?
That's not
real teeth, or like resin, like
teeth.
The fuck would you do with that?
No, I would literally leave. I'm not joking. I would pack up my shit and leave.
That's freaking creepy.
What the fuck do you think that was? What would, like?
You read the comments.
Is it
on
supposed
that
to be
TikTok?
like confetti, like something like a fun little surprise?
Just chuck teeth.
I think yeah, it's definitely like an incentive. Like, come back next year. You'll
Or is
get
it like
the full set?
Oh, or is it like trophies?
It's the people that didn't pay their booth fee on time.
Oh,
For
that's
sure.
what it
It's like
is.
fucking do the early payment, or you know,
we'll pull your
you're-
teeth.
You're gonna end
taking
up
your
in
molars.
you're gonna end up in next year's packets.
Oh.
Damn. Some fucking
I need follow up
mafia
though.
shit.
Like, did maybe in the if you don't have like the comments.
No, I do. So there was a follow up.
Yeah?
I do know what happened.
Oh, okay, okay,
there was
okay.
I don't have the video, but pretty much he goes up to the organizer. He's like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
is this?" Right? And then she's like, "Oh, it's just like a fun thing I do every year. It's like not every year is teeth."
A fun thing.
Yeah. Well,
Fun for who?
fun for
For her? To see the terror on people's
Yeah.
faces as they open their exhibit
exactly
packets.
fun for.
Yeah. That's
So,
wild.
But because she will put like
So
different
I was
little
right.
things.
It was like confetti.
Yeah, it's like confetti.
But she chose teeth.
Human teeth.
Was it like a theme though? Like, was it like?
Well, I think it was like an anime convention. So
I know, but like, is it Spirited Away, the monster that like opens up its mouth and it's like all teeth?
No, he gives you gold and stuff.
Is that Spirited Away? I think so.
Is it? I don't know.
Is it? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
No?
I remember him like distributing gold, and then
The one with the mask, the black one.
Yeah.
Nah, he made gold for everybody. That's
Oh.
it. And then they're all like,
Never mind.
and he fucking eats them.
Yeah, he eats everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, is it like a themed thing?
I think it was just like a weird fucking thing.
Just like
that she
teeth,
was,
you know?
she's like, I'll put teeth in everybody's like, come back next year.
This'll be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
very.
That's nerd humor that I don't understand.
Some shit I'd do.
Yeah, that energy.
It's like a Jared Leto prank. Like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. I mean.
Well, not going to that convention.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But I think there was a couple more things that I
got
wanted
any other weird stuff?
a few actually. Do we want to keep?
I have some more stuff in my Dropbox.
Yeah.
Not weird, but funny.
Oh, this was funny. I came across our friend Pizza Boys posted this. So it was on D&D night.
Yeah.
All the pizzas destroyed.
And she looked me dead
Did
in
he
the
like?
windows of my soul and gave me these 3 destroyed pizzas. I wouldn't feed this to my dog. Do you know what I'm saying?
The DM is on the phone.
Yeah, she was yelling about how she was gonna ruin my night. She was like 3 foot tall. She probably couldn't even carry this stuff. I don't know. All of them. All 3 of them are like, pardon my language, you're fucked.
You're not gonna get any fucking customer service this way, buddy. What are you doing?
Okay, so what am I supposed to do then?
It's a goddamn joke.
I'm out like $70 and no pizza. I got a room full of people who are looking
Pizza.
at me with tears in their eyes.
This is Wisconsin.
This
for
is
sure.
Wisconsin. Sure.
Yeah. Listen to what he says at first, though.
Well, I tipped this lady, and she looked me dead into the windows of my soul and gave me these 3 destroyed pizzas. I wouldn't feed this to my
You know
dog.
what it looks like?
I tipped.
It looks like as soon as they came out of the oven, they put it in the box and
they
turned it
fell.
on its side.
Yeah, and they fell.
Yeah.
And they
No, but like
dried
she
like
put
that.
it in the car on its side and drove 20 minutes to this guy's house, took them out and gave it to him because they're
dripping
smoosh.
on one
Like
side.
they're
Yeah.
like
They're on one side.
they're
Yeah.
completely lopsided.
And they-
that fucking sucks.
And they
knew damn
dried
well
like
she
that.
did.
They
Yeah.
dried like that too.
Yeah, because he
It's like-
opened the box and it was like already cooled.
I had
Dude,
I had a horrible DoorDash experience.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
It's kind of embarrassing. It's really embarrassing,
Well,
actually.
now you gotta tell us.
So
Here we
pretty
go.
much, I ordered from this Mexican place, burros and fries. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten literally haven't eaten anything all day. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. And so I like order it and it like takes a bit to process, but then it like it's on its way. And then it goes, oh, he has to drop off an order before he delivers your order.
Oh, that.
And then I'm like,
shit.
motherfucker. I'm like, all right, fine. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
But this asshole, their name was Miriam, but they always put a fake name.
Yeah.
Fucking takes 500 years to deliver it to this one person. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. So my phone was dead, so I was texting on my iPad, but shit wasn't going through. And I'm like trying to text. I'm like, don't miss the house. It's it's that one. It's that one. It's that one. Because the directions always mess it up. He finally gets close to the house, and it tells you when they're arriving. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I watch him. This is the street. He's going as slow, like he's
Yeah.
like looking at like every single house and
Yeah.
like making sure it's the one. And then finally, he starts going down on the end on our street, and then he starts going in, and I'm like waiting. And he goes the slowest he could possibly go, like
Yeah.
a mile an hour. And then finally he stops right at the house before ours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it's the house right in front. Just go one more house. Go one more house. And then I see him turn around, and I'm like, no fucking way.
No, he didn't.
No way he's doing this. And I go, please come back. Don't turn around. And I'm outside.
You're, like,
I literally see the
begging him.
headlights, but not the car. So then he starts driving away, and I go, fuck. And I'm trying to call him, and I'm like, shit.
Oh,
and then
my
and then he
God.
stops at the end of the road, and I'm like, fuck. So I start running down the road. And bare feet. I'm not even joking.
Oh
I'm barefooted.
my God.
And
It's the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
have a flashlight, and I'm like running. And by this point, my
That better
iPad.
be the best damn burrito
So,
in your life.
That's the thing.
It wasn't.
I fucking run down the street, and usually DoorDashers, if they don't deliver it, they're just supposed to drop it off in a safe location. So my iPad already lost connection by this point, so it just showed where he last was, and I'm sprinting down the road with a flashlight in my bare feet and my PJs, and I finally get to the spot where he was. No fucking car, no food.
No.
I'm like, fuck. And so I go back,
He
and
ate your
as I'm walking back, my neighbors start walking out, and they're just like walking their dog and shit, and I'm like, it's fucking like 11 o'clock, and they're walking their dog.
And
So
you're
I'm
out
like,
here in your barefoot. And
literally, I'm
PJs.
like, don't look at me right now. And so
God.
I go back home, and the guy pretty much just goes, I see his text. It goes, help, I need help.
Oh my.
And then I'm like, bruh. And then his order where they're supposed to take a photo of where they left it safely, and then it's just a photo of it in his fucking car. It's a photo of the food in his car.
Oh my God.
So I'm like,
Bruh.
bro, are you fucking kidding
But did
me?
it say it was
fucking-
delivered?
Yeah. It said the order was complete but not delivered.
Oh.
And I go, what the fuck? So then I start trying to
That it's
report.
not complete,
I'm trying
sir.
to report everything, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna ruin this guy's life. It doesn't let me report him. It doesn't let me go to the dasher and like report the dasher or anything. It just lets me report the
Huh.
order that it wasn't delivered,
Yeah.
and I get credits of the amount my order costed.
So not even a refund. They're like, we already have the money.
I get.
Could you leave a review?
It's not a no. I could only leave
What
a
the
review in the
hell?
restaurant, so I don't get my money back, but I get the amount of money I used
Yeah.
to use on another
like
order.
credit.
That's so
Yeah.
dumb.
And I'm
That's
like,
so
bruh, I want to get this guy
Boo.
fucking reported because he stole my food.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, he didn't like.
No, what happened was he knew the house it was, but he didn't want to drive up the driveway.
No, what pisses me off is like I wouldn't be pissed. It's that he fucking just took the food. If he left it, I would
Yeah. Yeah,
just
why
leave it
didn't
there.
he like best guess
Right?
leave
Yeah,
it
yeah.
somewhere?
I don't know. I was pissed. I ordered again. I don't give a fuck. I was just like,
From the same place?
yeah, same place. It wasn't the
Dude.
restaurant. It was the
Yeah,
fucking
it was
driver.
the driver.
So I'm just like,
Remember our fucking Chicago DoorDash?
I don't
bullshit?
even want to think about that. That was hell.
Okay, no, it was when
Literally
we
hell.
just went to C2E2.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
It was like an entire day of C2E2. It was like the busiest day.
We didn't eat anything
we didn't
all
eat
day.
anything all
no
day.
breakfast, lunch,
Nothing.
snacks, nothing.
Nothing.
Barely water.
Barely water, and we were dead. And this is when I was sick. We had to do the show, and I was like fucking dying. And so, and did we walk back that day? Or no?
I don't think
no,
so.
No, we had to walk like 20 minutes away from the convention center, or else the Uber was
Yeah.
gonna be like $150.
Yeah. So we were like, fuck
So we were
that.
like, let's just walk a
Damn.
little bit away from the convention center, and then we'll call an Uber. And then it was like $30.
Half the price.
Yeah, like not even
Okay.
like
Yeah,
worth a
like
quarter.
significantly less.
So we walked, and it was freezing cold. Chicago fucking sucks when it's cold and like
Yeah.
windy, and we were literally freezing to death.
Yeah.
And so
we're
it
from
was,
San Diego. So.
yeah, we're spoiled. You know,
we
like, we love Chicago.
We don't know what
but-
cold is.
Exactly. So it was a whole day of bullshit, and then we were like, okay, let's. We wanted Lou Malnati's.
Yeah.
We wanted some of that good fucking pizza, right?
And they delivered.
And they did, and then we saw, that they could deliver through DoorDash. And we're like, okay, that's cool. So we just go back to the hotel, and we were like, let's just fucking rest. We'll order in. Like, we would like to go out, but we're so tired.
Yeah.
We're so beat. We feel like shit. Like,
And we'd have to Uber and pay for an Uber
Exactly.
to wherever we went and an Uber back.
Exactly. So we were like,
Yeah.
we
Just
gotta
have it
save money.
delivered and we can
Yeah.
chill.
So we get to the hotel, we immediately place our order for at Lou Malnati's, and it said that it was going to be delivered within like an hour.
Yeah.
Right? It was like an hour.
Which is like standard.
Which is standard, and it's a deep dish pizza from like a mom and pop shop there in Chicago. So it's like, fine, we'll wait. We're okay with
We know
waiting.
you're not Domino's.
Yeah.
So we ordered, and we were like, okay, let's just watch like TV or something, right? And let's just relax. We wait an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. We're starving.
We're starving.
Like our stomachs are like eating themselves at this point.
Starving. We're like, what the fuck, right? So I check, and it still says that it's like being made.
Processed and shit,
Like it's that they haven't picked it up yet, right? I'm like, what the fuck? And then I call them, and I'm like, hey, it's been like 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours by this point, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, just wanted, like, I know you guys are busy, but like,
where's the damn pizza?
Yeah.
And we know it's like third party. Like
Yeah.
you get things from DoorDash and then you have to make them or whatever.
So pretty much they're like, oh yeah, they're like, we're so sorry. What's your order? Like, what
check
name is it
on
under? And I was telling them, and they're like, we don't have an order here from you. And I was like, what? I was like, excuse me. And they're like, no, yeah, there's no order here. And I'm like, well, I have, and pretty much I'm like,
I paid for
I
it.
paid for it. Like it said that
Yeah.
it's on like that it was being made, that it should be on the way soon. And they were like, oh wait, did you order it through DoorDash? And I'm like, yep.
Because you guys don't deliver. You
Yeah.
do everything through DoorDash.
But here's the thing. She's like, oh my God, let me get the manager. So I'm like, great. So I'm like waiting for the manager for like 10 minutes, like not even an exaggeration, waiting. And we're there fucking starving. And he finally comes on. He's like, hey, he's like, I'm so sorry. Like the way that we get DoorDash orders is like through this, like it's weird. Like
Convoluted
the way, like
bullshit.
like
Yeah.
with their system, it's not fully integrated into their system yet. So they have to like check this separate location or this separate app for it. And also, they don't have DoorDashers pick up their food and send them. They fucking deliver it themselves, but it's through DoorDash.
Yeah.
But it's one guy. It was one person that delivers
Chicago.
them.
Oh shit.
And I'm like,
sir.
Okay. Well, we've been
you're the
waiting.
biggest pizza place in the entire city,
Yeah.
so maybe you should have more than one employee delivering.
So we're like, okay, well, we've been waiting now for like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
For the food, and we're very hungry. Like, how long is it gonna take? And they're like, well, it takes like 30 minutes to make the pizza.
Yeah.
So we had to wait another 30 minutes.
And then for them to deliver.
For them to deliver it. So by this time,
it's
it's
like an
like
hour. Yeah.
It's like 3 hours.
Almost 3.5 hours by
from
the time
when we ordered it.
we get our food.
It's like
So-
1 a.m.
Yeah.
And we have to wake up at 6 the next day to
It's
do
late.
the next day of the
it's
con.
late, bro. It's fucking late. And we were like, I was like, I want to fucking die right now. Like, I fucking would rather do anything else than wait for this food. But I was like, fuck it. We need to eat.
Yeah.
They finally get there, bro. They finally
It
get
was the wrong pizza.
This fucking guy.
It was the
hands
right
us-
pizza.
It was the right pizza. This big.
It was like a fucking
A
Pizza Hut,
smallest
like a
motherfucking
Pizza Hut
pizza.
personal
pizza.
fucking pizza. Wouldn't even feed me.
What the fuck?
Okay, here's what's fucked up. The medium we got when we went. So we went there twice. It's so good. Okay, you can't fuck with it. We went there twice.
Busted.
So we went there like the first day that we went. We actually ate in the restaurant, and we got the medium size.
Yeah.
And it fed both of us, and would have fed a third, but we fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, well,
We'll get a medium
we'll
again.
get no, we said we'll get the small because
it was too much last time.
it was too much last time.
Yeah.
Right? It would be the perfect amount, right?
Mhm.
So we got the small. It gets there, and it ends up, and it was that size. It went from a big ass fucking pizza to
Like 8 slices.
like 8 slices
of
like
deep
a fat,
dish.
like a deep dish,
Yeah.
to a mini personal Like that, it wasn't. It was like 3 sizes too small.
It was like a toddler's pizza.
Might as well be a fucking easy bake oven.
And it was like,
It didn't
and
say-
it was like $40.
Yeah, it was like $40,
What the
bro. And we were
Yeah.
like, what the
It
fuck?
didn't tell you how big.
It didn't say it shouldn't be called small. It should be
Yeah.
called personal.
Micro.
It's
Yeah.
that's a personal pizza.
Yeah.
That's not a small.
Yeah.
And we were so fucking done. We just sat there like half crying, like
like eating it slowly so
Yeah,
our
so it would
body
last.
would think we were eating more food.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a really fun trip. The show was fun.
Yeah.
But we really like didn't eat anything that whole
fucking
time
trip.
we were there.
The whole trip.
The whole trip. We would get like Starbucks in the morning because that was the only thing that was around us.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I am not gonna pay $30 for an Uber to a restaurant, pay $100 for 2 people to eat eggs and bacon, and then pay $30 to the convention center.
True.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather starve.
Yeah.
I literally would rather starve than pay all that for like Ubers and like all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
there weren't even like food trucks, nothing like
Mm-mm.
that.
No food trucks.
They
'cause it's
they
so
had
cold.
food in the convention center,
Yeah,
but it
fuck
was
that.
like it was like hot dogs, pizza,
It's
and
convention center
pretzels,
food.
but they
Yeah.
ran out of food.
Okay, but the pizza there was good.
Yeah.
At the convention center.
Pizza was good.
It was good, but it was like it was expensive.
It was like $12 for a slice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were like, we'd rather wait to
Yeah.
eat at the good pizza place if we're gonna
Yeah.
get pizza, right? So I mean, I fucking love Lou Malnati's,
No,
but
yeah,
they need
the,
to be
the,
a little
the
more
restaurant
clear
itself
with their fucking
amazing, but
Yeah.
the DoorDash delivery
A
whatever
fucking mess.
They
Yeah.
should stop doing it until they have the software. They
Yeah,
should.
why is it an
All you're
option,
gonna
right?
have
Yeah,
is
It's a whole
angry
controversy
customers.
right now. Like it's a
and-
whole thing. There's 2
Yeah.
YouTubers that, well, this one YouTuber made 2 videos about it, and like not only is their system shit, but they have restaurants that will be like pop-up restaurants for like maybe like a few months, but they don't have any FDA reports, no
Oh.
like yeah, they're
What?
and some restaurants will even be it'll be one restaurant with 18 restaurants inside of it, all making either the same food or weird or different food.
What
And
the
some
fuck?
some restaurants like Applebee's or like I forget what will pose as other restaurants and sell their own food.
What?
Yeah,
That's some mafia
What
shit.
the fuck?
That's crazy.
Right? You're
I didn't
ordering
know
the
any
The
of that.
underworld of
So you think you're getting like
food
mom and
delivery
pop
service?
like
Yeah,
pasta
yeah,
and
yeah.
pizza and it's
You're getting like
fucking-
Uncle Vinny's and
it's
it's, like
Pizza
fucking
Hut.
Applebee's fucking
That's,
No, you're getting Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Okay, but that's the thing is,
breadsticks and
like-
shit.
like post pandemic, there's been this huge shift to delivery. So why not hire drivers? Like even if you don't want to use DoorDash, hire people that are specifically
your
drivers
restaurant?
for your
Yeah.
restaurant.
I mean,
If half your
Yeah.
business is like
delivery.
delivery now.
Yeah,
for
but that's the thing.
catering.
It's like because DoorDash is just so easy. It's there. It's so
It's not
accessible. It's
delivery.
like
Yeah.
most
the whole
of these.
point is for also the drivers to get paid.
Yeah.
Exactly. Tip, yeah.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, but they're not gonna get tipped if the food's wrong or the food's late or the food's whatever.
Yeah, because if the food is late, people don't consider that the restaurant's fault.
No, they consider
That's
that the driver's
fault.
fault.
Like how
Yeah.
Chuck wanted to ruin that guy's life.
Yeah, but he couldn't.
Fuck that
Because he's
guy.
protected.
Fuck Miriam.
He's
Whoever you are out there.
protected through DoorDash.
Miriam,
I will
go
hunt
fuck
you
yourself.
down.
I don't remember that name.
He enrolls in DoorDash, waits for Miriam to make an
Yeah.
order, and then do the same
Oh my
thing.
god.
I'll like go around the area, find every DoorDasher,
Yeah.
find out who the fuck
Hey,
it
what
is.
the fuck is your name?
Yeah.
I'm Jerry. Okay, you're safe today.
You know Miriam?
No, I mean I've seen him.
I mean, I've seen him.
I got a picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, DoorDash is fun.
Don't use DoorDash in Chicago.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Works other places.
But yeah, I mean, well, I can't wait for C2E2 this next year.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun.
But yeah, all right. I think that's about all the time we have. I think
Taco
that is
time.
Someone's like, wrap it up.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely time for dinner.
Brother, this guy's stinking.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for making it here with us for another episode of the Punch It Chewie podcast.
Thank you.
We truly appreciate you guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Had a lot of fun as always. But yeah, again, just a quick reminder, please, if you enjoy our show, if you enjoyed this episode, please, we ask that you please rate, review, and subscribe wherever you're listening, wherever you're watching. If it's on YouTube, leave us a like, a comment, again, subscribe. That really helps us a lot, especially because we do want to higher the quality of our show. We have a lot of fun with this show, and there's a lot more we want to do, and with those little things that you can do to help, like that, it really truly helps us a lot. Yeah. With where we want to go, right?
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If there's anything that you'd like to send us, or feedback or topics or memes at all, please go ahead and email us at punchitchewiepodcast@gmail.com, and we'll check them out. Besides that, I think that's it for us this week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.